Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel. In today's video we're going on the first drive in the S80 now that we've changed the oil. I thought we'd combine this with a new camera angle as well. So you've now got the passenger seat POV, passenger seat point of view. So I thought, yeah, we'd take the car for a spin. Now I've changed the oil and see how she gets on. So instantly, it's so much smoother. It's unbelievable how much the difference change the oil makes on the car. This is how the engine should be running from the factory. And with lovely sort of syrupy new oil, it is just unbelievably smooth. You can, well, you always can't feel the engine. These D5s can be a bit gruff at low speeds, low revs, but I think that's probably because people aren't changing the oil enough. This now is unbelievable. The difference. It starts up much more readily. Although the last video, the first start up after the oil change, was a bit of a fail. I ended up beeping the horn by accident, and then didn't hold my foot on the brake long enough, so it didn't start. But apart from that, yeah, it starts much more eagerly. When it used to start, it used to sort of like grumble a bit, but now, yeah, so much better. So we'll just do a quick acceleration, only up to the speed limit. I'm going to do slow down a bit. We'll go down to 40. We'll do a 40 to 60 run. So if we, yeah, so much smoother. Probably won't make that much of a difference on performance, but yeah, it does make a lot of difference in terms of how smooth the engine is. Also, it seems much more happy to rev, which is interesting. But yeah, massive difference, And I should hopefully get some more MPGs as well. Fingers crossed. Although we're not doing too badly at the moment on this car. I think we're averaging just under 40. Yeah, 39.6 from all A-road driving really. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll go left here today into Wales. Well, actually we're in Wales now, but we'll go, normally I go off right and along the border that way, but we're going to go left here along the border this way. I don't spend much time down this neck of the woods, but yeah, as you can see, it's a rather lovely area. So on the left you've got Hergus Ridge, I don't know if you guys know that, the Herefordshire Wales border. Half of it's in Wales, half of it's in England. Fantastic walk, fantastic views over all this, and then you've got the tarmac quarries on the right hand side here as well, and a lovely smooth road surface, beautiful countryside, and a lovely car to do it in. So yeah, very lucky indeed. But how is the camera, the new camera position? I think it suddenly came to me when I was sat at home in review. I just released the Sunday drive video where I had it mounted on the window, and it just didn't seem natural. I don't know, it's a lovely Land Cruiser, isn't it? It didn't seem as natural as seeing where it is now. I don't know, it just makes more sense to have it there, so you're seeing more of the forward view rather than across the car and not quite forward. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, I'll shut up now for a bit. We'll just do some lovely driving, enjoy the Welsh countryside, and then I'll probably head home shortly. Bright sun as well. It's good, isn't it, placing your bins right in front of the sign that tells you there's a bend. Lovely driving road this, not one I'd spend enough time on really. It takes you over to Hay-on-Wye, over the bank through Paynes Castle and Gladys Street. Yeah, it's just a lovely drive. There's some fantastic villages out on the right hand side of this road, which you would only ever find if you got lost. Mrs. Dean and I got lost once coming back from, I think we were Pembrokeshire. The road was shut. We were taken through the sort of roads where you have to stop an open gate to let yourself through, and I'm so glad we were in the Jeep for that. And we stumbled across this beautiful village, which probably had 6 or 7 houses, and the people were very friendly and chatty. It's almost like they'd seen the car for the first time in weeks. It was that sort of cut off from society, and to get back to this main road was half an hour of single track roads. Stunning place though. This car is a pleasure to drive, at the worst of times, and now even better now. It's got a fresh helping of oil, smoothing it out. Next on the list is transmission fluid. I know I've said it before. I've got all the tools. Just only crew knows. Subscriber very kindly sent me the hex bits set, so thank you very much. You know who you are. And yeah, next is just ordering the fluid, so we'll be doing that. I've got the ramps. They're currently at my parents' house because my dad was using it for his camper van, the ramps, but I'll go over there and nick those back. Cool Land Rover. A lot of off-road trails here. I'll go over there and nick those back, and then we'll be able to do our transmission fluids change. I've got a rather large road trip coming up across Europe. We're talking 4,500 miles in 2 weeks, so I wanted to get it done before then. So yeah, let me know what fluid you guys recommend. I've looked on the Volvo forums. It seems that there's quite a few different fluids, as long as they're the right spec, that you can use. All the different price ranges as well, so yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. But, what I'll do is I'll probably turn around here and head back, because it's just, yeah, I'll be wondering where I've gone, because I didn't tell her I was going out for this drive. Oh, these bright roads, man. Beautiful, but blinding at the same time, which isn't always a good combination, is it? We're just pulling here to turn around. The Royal Oak Glitterstream. And even idling now, it just feels so smooth. It's lovely. Really, really nice. And as you can see, not much goes on around here. We've seen one other car, haven't we, on this whole journey? Nobody about. I mean, there obviously are people living here, because there's cars about, but yeah, not much happening, which is lovely. Oh, there's a person. It's all good. COVID doesn't hit them too hard. Go head back. There's certain roads that this car excels on, like motorways, A roads, etc. And to be honest, even B roads, as long as you're not trying to hoon it, you don't think you're driving a Golf GTI. If you'll just sort of have a steady pace on a nice quiet road, it is just, yeah, it's a lovely way to get to places. It really is. You're completely costed in your environment. You can have your temperature how you want it, your bum warmed if you want to. Fantastic sound system, just, yeah. It's a Volvo S80 appreciation day today. I always get inspired once I've done a bit of work on the car. You always feel like you know it again. It's a beautiful house up there on the hill. I might be able to see it better now. Up there on that hill. I'm not quite sure how you get to it, but it looks stunning. I'd love to know how much it's been worth. But yeah, there it is. That's a better view. yeah, you sort of get inspired once you've done a bit of work on the car. Just start to love everything about it again. And that's one of the reasons I stress so much about people working on their own cars. Rather than using them as an appliance, use it as something that you enjoy and that you sort of, not handcraft, but you maintain it and enjoy it. You sort of develop a deeper connection with it, which some people might find absolutely ridiculous, but I think there's a small amount of you that will understand completely what I mean. I spent a rather large portion of my life in this car, and you do grow to enjoy it. Some days I spend more time with this car than I do Mrs. DL. So, yeah. I think Mrs. DL gets more money spent on her though. I don't know if that's through guilt or what, but yeah. Lovely time of year to drive as well. These bare trees and the contrast between the brown and the green grass. You look up to the hill there, yeah, it's just lovely, isn't it? We're in a good mood today, can you tell? The only complaint I would have is that the light reflecting off of the metal blinds you completely sometimes. Only on very rare occasions though. Yeah, it's just fun, isn't it? When the roads are empty like this, I'm so lucky where I live. When the roads are empty, it just becomes even more fun. It's not all because you can go fast, but just because you can just focus on enjoying the driving, which I think a lot of people have lost recently, especially with all this pressure and climate change and everything like that. People have lost the pleasure of driving, which I think is a bit of a shame. As someone who loves classic cars as well, I think it's even more of a shame to see cars with character disappearing compared to all these electric cars now, which are all built on the same platform. They're all the same car, just with different bodies on. Yeah. But anyway, this is pull out of this junction now, and in a few hundred metres we'll be back in England. Recognise this road from last week's Sunday drive. Just weave our way now around these bends. This is the road I get to drive every day for work. Did until I was made to work from home, which I am now for the foreseeable. So yeah. H2, which is a bit of a beast, supercharged and turbocharged, I think, if I remember correctly. Definitely supercharged anyway, very, very quick bikes. So it won't be long before he shoots past. Oh, it's a shame there's a car coming. go, he's enjoying his bike as much as I'm enjoying my car. So I think, guys, we'll call it a day there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this new camera position. I haven't checked the footage yet, so I don't know if I like it or not, but I like the idea of it, so let me know your thoughts on it. Just clear all the way there, and yeah, I'll see you next video. Cheers.